You know, speaking of Peter Spencer Plaza, I kind of felt some sort of way when, you know, with the whole Occupy this place,
Everything, yeah.
that whole movement. When there was an occupation of Peter Spencer Plaza, I kind of felt some sort of way. Do you know that that is the resting place of Bishop Peter Spencer and his wife? That's their resting place. And to politicize that sacred place didn't sit well with me.
To not respect that.
That's right. That man is the one who was the founder of the very first independently chartered African church in this country. Without him and before him, black people were not allowed to congregate and worship in the way in which they chose without the oversight of you know, a white person. And so he went to court and fought for the right to incorporate that church and to provide an atmosphere of religious freedom to worship God in however way we choose.
Right.
So yeah, it's contagious. I mean, I'm feeling a little feisty.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right, Michael. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I forgot to even say, you know, anything about any shouts out or anything.
Do you have any?
I do have some shouts out. I want to shout out the Smith family first and foremost. Thank you for everything. I want to shout out my family, your family. I want to shout out Miss K. Miss K is like, she's my family, you know. She bought me a Christmas present. I still haven't picked it up yet, Shauna. And I still have hers, and we're riding around, each one of us, with a gift for each other in our car. Miss K, we're going to come together. So, yeah, I wanted to just shout out. And I know there's plenty of people to shout out, so shout out to everybody.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, yeah, I do. I have my normal shout outs to my mother and to Susan, who hopefully is watching. She wasn't feeling well this week, so Susan, I do hope you're feeling better.
Feel better.
And we went to a restaurant yesterday in the mall. We went to Brio's. Have you been there yet?
What mall?
It's our mall. Christiana Mall.
Oh,
yeah.
Christiana, okay.
See, I get very possessive about the Christiana Mall.
I hear you.
Because I like it.
Our mall.
It's our mall.
Okay.
Concord Mall is our mall also, but Christiana Mall, I don't know.
Okay.
But we went there. We had lunch at Brio's yesterday, and it was nice.
Okay. You know, that's awesome. I want to see another mall complete its comeback, and that is Tri-State Mall.
Tri-State Mall, yes.
I go to Tri-State Mall a lot, and I was there today. And being at Tri-State Mall today was such a blessing. You know why?
Because you were, go ahead, you tell it.
All right, I'll tell you. I saw Miss Emlyn from Major Books. I saw her, and there was no way I was going to leave the mall without going to that bookstore. Shauna, if you haven't been, you gotta go.
Okay.
It's just, everybody talks about they go in Borders and this, that. Nah, you need to go to Major Bookstores in Tri-State Mall. The atmosphere is just spiritual. It's relaxing, welcoming.
Wow, I've not been in there.
You gotta do it. Everything you want is there. There's a coffee shop within the store. Every type of literature, from A to Z. The service is just great. And they have some talented artists and authors and poets who come there and frequent the place. It's just really cool culture. You know,
so
really
you just
cool
went
vibe.
there just to hang out?
You know, I went there. I went to Tri-State to get some clothing. Store was closed, and so it dawned on me, that's not why I went. I went to go and be in the same space and to connect with Miss M, as we call her, and she blessed us with our guests tonight. It was because of that meeting that we were able to schedule our guests, and we're going to tell you who we got.
Well, back to the Tri-State Mall, I remember when we would come back to Delaware between my father's assignments. You know, we didn't go often, but that was one of the places where we went. And then as an adult, when I moved back to Delaware, you know, that was one of the, and so when you said that would be nice if they could have like a renovation or a resurgence.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. It's making a comeback slowly but surely. Of course, Major has always been there and is a cornerstone, you know, an anchor store, as they say. Then you have the new restaurant that Taraz was talking about.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that where Taraz plays?
Yes. and you have Burlington Coat Factory, but they need to bring in other things such as there once was a movie theater there.
Right.
You know, and all types of things. So there's a lot of room for growth.
Do you remember back in the day when there was a movie theater at Christiana?
Yeah, I thought there still was.
No, there's not.
Really? Wow.
Michael, what was the last movie that you saw?
Uh,
Michael.
Yeah.
You've got better things to do. Okay.
I haven't been to the movie.
You can't really?
I cannot recall. Maybe, well, last time I went to the movie was with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what we saw.
My mother and I went to see War Horse. I was telling you about it, and I know she's watching right now. If she hasn't, yeah, it's early. I don't think the Golden Globes is on yet. She certainly would flip between us. But
we'd have to share her time, right?
Well, you know, my mom and this horse.
Right.
It was a good movie. It was a very good movie.
That's great.
You know, it moved exactly the way it needed to move. You know, and it didn't leave you walking out feeling like, really?
Right.
You know, you really walked out feeling uplifted.
Nice. War Horse.
War Horse.
And that's rated what?
I think it's PG, but if it's PG, it's only because you would probably have to explain to little kids, like,
gotcha.
some of these scenes, like why did they treat them that way or something
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to make a pact. I will go see War Horse.
You need to, and you need to see it in the theater because he's really beautiful. And you know, they had this interesting ad where they just showed like they showed a big movie, like a big epic movie, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller until it was on a little laptop. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, you don't want to see this type of movie on that. I
got you. Well, of course, if it's out now, I have to see it at the movie theater because I don't buy them old DVD things, you know. And no, that's not why I haven't been to the movie theater. I haven't been buying bootleg DVDs or nothing.